In this video, I am going to analyze the movie Black Panther. I saw the movie at the cinema 3 weeks ago and I think the movie is interesting. Black Panther is a movie with multiple genres, but the two most important ones are action and sci-fi. The movie is produced by Marvel and it was released 29th of January in Hollywood, and Ryan Coogler directs the movie. Black Panther has many characters, but I have chosen to focus on the most important ones. T'Challa is the main character and he is played by Chadwick Freeman. T'Challa is the son of the past king called T'Chaka, and T'Challa is also known as the Black Panther, and he has amazing abilities. T'Challa got his abilities from a supernatural herb called the heart-shaped herb. The herb gave him supernatural strength and senses. I think Chadwick Freeman was the perfect actor to play T'Challa because he is serious when he needs to be, but he also has some jokes in his sleeve. T'Challa's sister is called Shuri, and Letitia Wright is the actor who plays Shuri. I think she plays Shuri perfectly. Shuri is a playful character, and Letitia Wright takes this to a completely new level. Taken to the fact that we don't get to know her as well as, for example, T'Challa, makes Shuri one of the most interesting characters in the movie, in my opinion. In the movie, she is the smart guy, only that she is a woman. Shuri makes all kinds of gadgets and high-tech equipment, including the suit that the Black Panther wears. Now onto the villains. The first villain I am going to talk about is Ulysses Claw. Ulysses Claw is played by Andy Serkis, and in the first half section of the movie, Claw is the main villain. Claw only has one arm, but he has a prosthesis that does more than a normal hand does. The prosthesis has many high-tech components made out of the rare metal vibranium that comes from the realm Wakanda. Ulysses Claw acts a bit crazy in the movie, and he is probably the crazy guy that you would think works alone, but he has a companion. The second villain is called Eric Killmonger, and he is played by Michael B. Jordan. In the first half of the movie, he helps Claw with getting what he wants, but later in the movie, it turns out that his desire is to be independent. The only thing Killmonger wants is to become the king of Wakanda and to be a Black Panther. When you're done watching the movie, you would think of Killmonger as the main villain, and Killmonger is the character who makes the good versus evil concept work. This is because without a main villain, there would be only good and not evil. The movie is happening both in the real world and in Wakanda. The stuff that happens in the real world is almost leading up to the final battle in Wakanda. Now I will try to do a short plot summary. When a mighty old enemy returns back home to Wakanda, T'Challa's abilities as a new king and as a Black Panther is put to the test. He gets involved in a battle that he needs to win. If he do not win the battle, both Wakanda and the real world is in great danger. T'Challa has to gather his allies even when he don't know if they are allies or traitors. The only way they can win if they work together, and T'Challa has to release the Black Panther's full power. I think the theme in the movie is great. In my opinion, the theme would be good versus the evil, and good versus the evil is a catching theme, and the theme keeps the viewers interested in the movie. The movie is mostly fantasy, but it incorporates events from the real world. Some of these are migrant crises, and if they are going to use own resources to help countries in need. The last event from the real world is war, and if they are going to war against other countries. Overall, I think the movie has interesting scenes and events from the real world. The conclusion of this movie is that it is well made both visually and in content. I found it interesting and exciting, and I think I liked it because I love all the movies from Marvel, and I really like movies with superheroes and vigilantes. If I were to rate this movie, I would give it a 5 out of 6 because it is well made and the story holds on to me until the end.